Starts going up, money going up, starts going up.
Product of my environment, people don't break down words. Environment, mental. Like, when my brother passed, I always said the hood got a ceiling on it. Like, everybody, like, I'm from Highland Hills, I'm from Oak Cliff, yeah, that's cool. But how many people getting out the hood?
It only take you so far.
Remove the hood mentality, and then after that, you got the world mentality. Like, that's why I got this on my arm, the Da Vinci, like, as below, so as above, as out, so within. Like, I got a world view.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't look at like, because a lot of Americans just say Christian because they say, in God we trust on the dollar bill. Like, if we were born in Egypt, we'd be probably saying a lie. If we were born in India, we'd probably be saying the other guy, like, they got 7 guys.
Yeah.
So it's like, because once I start moving around a little differently, I start befriending Asians and Hispanics and Muslims and Indians. So it's like, time out. Something ain't right. Like, I've been fed a lot of lies. So it's like, Paul, let me start seeking knowledge. Let me go find this knowledge out for myself. Let me take the pros and cons, the rights, the wrongs, and let me make my own conclusions.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't take the time to do that.
Yeah.
So like going back to that, everybody follow people. I'm just a student.
Yeah.
I'm still a student. Yeah. Like, I'm going to just look at people, observe. If I like it, I'm going to steal it. I'm going to make it mine. I'm going to remix it. If I don't, you goofy, I'm going to move on.
Yeah.
You a liability.
You going crazy. Starts going up, money going up, starts going up, money going up, starts going up, money going up, money going up, starts going up, money going up, starts going up, money going up. Tease the youth, gotta go and get it, make the money double way. Look, I'm Warren Buffett, John Paulson, blockchains gotta live in house. At the rate I'm going, I done really lost, might have took off and I ain't talking now. I'm talking real estate, crypto, Michael Rubin, big bro, stocks and bonds get you big dough. You ain't gotta sell no.
Welcome to Take Flight Paternity Podcast. You with your pilot, Quinn, and my co-pilot, RONDON. And today we have a special guest.
Yes, sir. My name is Josh Wise, owner of Wise World of Fitness, owner of Wise Apparel, fitpreneur, whatever I need to be when I need to be it.
Hey man, look at he already know what to say. He got the golden key of how to speak about entrepreneurship, man. Yes, and he from our neck of the woods, so he kind of understand, just kind of coming from nothing and putting something together, and just knowing that like people around him have a different mindset. He trying to grow outside the box. So, he gonna tell his story. We're gonna understand what he do and how he got to where he at now. So, go ahead and tell us your story, man.
Where do I start? Start high school, start college,
start from all the way from the beginning, from out the womb to
out the womb.
Yes, sir.
Well, let me just talk about the most memorable part when I'm growing up. Basically, when I was growing up, by the time I got to 10, I probably went to 4 or 5 middle schools, from Dallas, from Oak Cliff, Preston Hollow, Athens. Then I made my way to Wilma Hutchins, independent school district, right outside Highland Hills, Oak Cliff, all that. Got to CS Win, and that's where I became stable. From CS Win, then I developed into Kennedy Curry. Everybody know KC. Yeah. Then we got the Hutch. And that's probably really was my most foundational moment, because that's when I started actually like learning who I was and who my brother was, who my family was, and what we represented. Yeah. And my father always instilled like just hard work. Like, I don't care who you in front of, I don't care what you're doing in classroom, I always make sure you're respectful, hold your integrity, be honorable, and just basically just move with intention. But one thing that I always stuck out was my fucking attitude. Like, no matter what, I fought. Like, people rub me the wrong way, I fought. But the reason why was I didn't understand I was really an introvert. So every time I actually talk to somebody, I get drained. So I live with 9 people. I got 6 kids, 3 adults in one house. I'm on 10 all the time because I really just like peace of mind. I just like to learn. I like to listen to myself. I like my internal dialogue. And from that time, my dad always told me, like, Josh, we be driving down the street, you looking at buildings to lease, like, Daddy, I want that building. Daddy, how much that car costs? Daddy, why is this? Daddy, why is this that? Daddy, I ain't working for nobody. This me 10 years old, 11 years old. So in my head, I already had like an idea of what I wanted, but I didn't know how I was gonna get it, or who I was gonna be, who I had to be to become that. Yeah. Then I ended up leaving Hutch based off a complex issue of just attitudes, crossing wires, and I ended up finding myself at Capel. When I got to Capel, it was a culture shock. I went from nothing but, can I say niggas?
Go ahead.
No. coming from nothing but black and brown to nothing but white people, that was a culture shock because that's all I knew was black and brown. Like people made fun of how I talk, how I walked, how I dressed. I'm walking around with Jabos and Sauconys on. They got Sperry's and Jordan jeans on.
Yeah. So
it's just like I was the odd man out now. So I had to end up redeveloping myself, but I had to do it internally. Like not carry that chip on my shoulder, not I always want to fight people, like be very like basically I had to be presentable. Mm-hmm. Because now all eyes on me because I'm the one sticking out like a sore thumb. But at Hutch,
you got a code switch when you were there.
Like you have to.
Yeah.
Because at Hutch, like I was a good guy. Like I don't want the thug, like, but I get down, but I ain't them.
Yeah, you within the norm.
Yeah, I'm like the normal kid. You ain't gonna see me outside the house by 9 p.m. I'm gonna be in every class. I ain't gonna be on the corner smoking weed. I ain't gonna be selling dope. I'm in the books. I'm in the football game. I'm home.
Yeah.
I might have women, but that's everybody got women.
Yeah.
When I got the Capel, I couldn't do none of that stuff because I'm already the odd man out. And so that made me a little bit more aware, made me a little bit more alert. Then when I graduated through Capel, I ended up going to ACU, same thing. Nothing but white people. But I learned how to talk to white people for the last 18 months because I was at Hutch for like 7, 8 years. I was only at Capel for 18 months. But I went to transition to ACU. That was a whole different ball game because now I'm grown. Now I got to deal with grown-up responsibility. I got to wake myself up. I got to basically lead myself. But basically what Hutch, Capel, and ACU taught me was I dictate my life. A lot of people always put blame on their parents or their friends or family or their situations, circumstances on where they are. But I always made sure that I'm the dictator of my life. I'm the captain of my ship, no matter what. I don't care if it was religion. Like, yeah, that Bible sounds good, but I'm always still I'm gonna double down on me because I don't know what's out there. If I die today, don't nobody know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So you can sell me whatever you want to sell me, but I always told myself, if it ain't within, if it ain't right within, don't do it.
Yeah.
So Hutch, Capel, I just was taught to be my own man. I never conformed to nobody. Like on the flip side, my brother passed away in 2016. For some reason, he quit football, ended up start robbing. He ended up doing 5 years in the pen while I was doing 5 years at ACU. So I'm literally in the football meeting Sunday, watching the game film from Saturday, and I reach back, look at my coach. Hey, coach, I got to go see my brother real quick for visitation hours. And that always kept me on that straight and narrow because you always one decision away from a fucked up life, messed up life. So basically what I'm saying is thoughts become things. What you think you are, you will become. I don't care if it's negative or positive. You can be a thug. You think you're a thug, you're going to be a thug.
For sure.
You got to deal with it. If you want to be a king, but just know you're going to have to serve, you're going to have to lead, you're going to have to inspire, you're going to have to influence. And that's why I got this logo. Because I want to be the dictator of my life. I don't want nobody ever saying, I did this for you. I don't want nobody ever saying, I can take this from you. So, long story short, who I am today, basically, every wrong, every right, and everything in between basically led me to this point in time. And I feel like it ain't destiny, it's just awareness. Okay, everybody deal with the same cards, but everybody don't make the most of every opportunity.
Yeah. And you know, that makes a lot of sense. You know how a lot of people say that I'm a product of my environment, but they use it as a crutch, right?
Like a
but you flipping it. You saying I'm a product of my environment. I see what's wrong and I need to do what's right. I know that's wrong, but I need to do the opposite of what they doing. I don't need to be that typical product of my environment.
1,000%.
I need to be something different. So when you kind of put it together a different way, when people using it as a crutch, you use it as influence, use it as something that's gonna
motivation.
Motivation.
So when my brother passed away, I wasn't really proud the way he went out. Cause my brother, if y'all remember that, he was damn near Will Smith. Like he was the athlete, track star, football player. Y'all think I'm swole? He was this.
He came out.
He came out the womb swole.
Yeah.
But I wasn't proud because when he went from Benjamin, BJ, the leader, to the follower, robbing, all the drugs, the women, the baby mamas, it kind of like, damn, bro, like, we better than this.
Yeah.
Like, my pops working Henry Wade, like, he working juvenile. You robbing folks and my mama paying you $20 an hour back in 2004. That's good money back then. People dying for, like, getting $15 now. It's 2022.
Yeah.
So, like, why conform? Like, I saw a quote. I was listening to Earl Nightingale. Like, this really separated me, too, from the pack. He said that, I just lost my train of thought. He said, courage, the opposite of courage is not cowardice, it's conformity. A lot of people just follow people and not knowing where they gonna go. When that dude say, hey, bro, quit football, come ride these stores with me, come on, bro. Like what you gonna get out of that? $300. You got to split it 3 ways anyway. Ain't nobody got $20,000 in the cash register.
Man, and you know what? I could tell you a story, and then I know a couple people in the room know it, but man, I went to Houston. A couple years back, right before the pandemic. And when I went to Houston, I went to a Waffle House and get something to eat. It's like 9 o'clock. It's just me and my partner. All of a sudden, 5 people come in there robbing the Waffle House. Gunpoint. Had me at gunpoint. I'm like, what you think you gonna get out the Waffle House at 9, 10 o'clock at night?
And you done already spent all the money you gonna spend.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got no money. You take my wallet, I ain't got nothing in there for you. Like, you think I'm walking around with $3,000 in my pocket? Like, so y'all done robbed the Waffle House, unloading the clip into the safe, trying to get money. And for what? Like, y'all was gonna go trade in maybe at the most $800 for 5 to 10 years in prison.
Man, the return on investment ain't it.
Nah.
They could have literally took all that energy and developed a business plan. Literally.
Facts.
I be telling people that all the time.
Facts.
Like, the time that you spend doing the dumb shit, you could have did something totally different. But what I was going to say when you said product of my environment, people don't break down words. Environment, mental. Like, when my brother passed, I always said the hood got a ceiling on it. Like, everybody, like, I'm from Highland Hills, I'm from Oak Cliff. Yeah, that's cool. But how many people getting out the hood?
It only take you so far.
Remove the hood mentality, and then after that, you got the world mentality. Like, that's why I got this on my arm, the Da Vinci, like, as below, so as above, as out, so within. Like, I got a world view.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't look at like, because a lot of Americans just say Christian because they say, in God we trust on the dollar bill. Like, if we were born in Egypt, we'd be probably saying a lie. If we were born in India, we'd probably be saying the other guy, like, you got 7 guys.
Yeah.
So it's like, because once I start moving around a little differently, I start befriending Asians and Hispanics and Muslims and Indians. So it's like, time out. Something ain't right. Like, I've been fed a lot of lies. So it's like, Paul, let me start seeking knowledge. Let me go find this knowledge out for myself. Let me take the pros and cons, the rights, the wrongs, and let me make my own conclusion.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't take the time to do that.
Yeah.
So, like, going back to that, everybody follow people. I'm just a student.
Yeah.
I'm still a student. Yeah. Like, I'm going to just look at people, observe. If I like it, I'm going to steal it. I'm going to make it mine. I'm going to remix it. If I don't, you goofy, I'm going to move on.
Yeah.
You a liability.
I feel like that's a part of being great, man. You got to take bits and pieces from everything, all parts of the game, and make it be your own game.
That's it.
You
Drake do it all the time.
For sure.
Drake do it. Drake will take a hit, take a song that he hit the Billboard 40 years ago and make it a hit today.
Facts.
Like, but that's how you got to do it, though. He aware, he alert. That's all wise up is, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
To be alert, to be aware. Like, if you alert and aware, then you can start making decisions calmly and confidently.
Yeah.
But a lot of people just get desperate and start moving weird, and that costs them their life.
Yes.
That makes sense. So next question is, man, you last time I saw you a few years ago, man, you was probably about $150 soaking wet. You know what I'm saying? And now what you is
I'm
now,
like
man?
probably 230. I hope I'm 226 by the morning. 230, 230.
Look at that. You already calculating exact
I'm in
pounds
prep
to
mode.
the kilo to everything, right?
I've been prep mode.
Before I seen you walking around with a burger, walking down the street with a
What's that salad? And what's his name?
WW salad. You know what I'm saying? With 5 different meats on there. You know what I'm saying? With
bacon, ranch.
And about 150, 60 pounds. Now you two something. You know, you got your little, a nice little conglomerate of fitness going on. So, like, how did you get to this point? Like, what made you be like, you know what, this is the direction I want to go? Like, is that something you was always like, man, that's something that I'm interested in? That's something where you was like, you felt like that's going to keep you to, like, your passion? Or like, how did you get to where you at right now?
Honestly, bro, I'm just addicted to success. Like people don't realize, like, progress is happiness. It's like, damn, like, if I can bench 225 a day, what about 250? What about 260? What about 280?
Yeah.
Like I always correlate fitness to life. When I first got hired at 24 Hour Fitness, I work at the front desk. But when I on my interview, I said, I told the club members I want your job. So all I do is promote myself within, in the gym or in my career or in relationships. Like, all the same principles apply in structure. Like, the same discipline applies. So it's like, what benefit do I get going into a gym, still look at the same thing, same way for decades? Because I know, like, y'all go in there and see the same shit. So, like, for me to be the face of fitness of my business, it'll be a crying shame. I'm not a leader. I'm just a talker.
Yeah.
So I gotta actually be that inspiration, be that motivation, be that example.
Yeah.
That you can't have it all. You can't have the 8 pack. You can't have the 8 figures. You can't have a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
So it's like, why not I? The Rock got it. Why not I?
Yeah.
So it's like, but everything again, like I do the opposite of what everybody else doing. So it's like, yeah, you interested, but I'm committed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the intention, but I got the achievements. So it's like a lot of people are disconnected through reality. Like what you say and what you do got to correlate. If not, you living in hell. I don't care what nobody say. That's literally hell. Yeah, I want to be a millionaire, but go play the game for 10 hours.
Yep.
Yeah, how it's gonna come?
Like what you talking? I got $1 million idea, bro. Did you even hit 100K yet?
Yeah.
So like what reality do you live in? Yeah, you can have hopes and dreams and aspirations, but if you don't have a plan, you ain't gonna make it. So with me, once I stopped playing football and got in the book with fitness, I started understanding food intake, resistance, cardio, supplements, accountability, sleep. All those pillars end up developing this, but I didn't get like this overnight.
Yeah.
Y'all looking at a product of probably 15 years of work.
Yeah.
But I just don't stop. That's the thing. Like persistence is courage because you get hit in the head every day and you really don't see what you want to see. But over time, like it's gonna come just like investments.
Yeah.
Like that compound interest. Like once you hit that mark, that 10-year mark, then boom.
Yeah.
Maturity grows. Like muscle maturity, like everything just start happening overnight. But again, it's the byproduct of what you did 10 years before.
Exactly.
Just like my business, like my mama told me, Josh, go get a real job. I'm at the front desk, Josh, go get a real job. My baby mama saying, you can do that anywhere. Now 10 years later, I got my own gym. But a lot of people can't see that shit through. Like like in one of my YouTube videos, we watched it earlier. A lot of people got eyes, but they don't have no vision.
Thanks.
So like if you don't got no vision, you ain't got no focus. So like I'm not just doing it just to do it. I'm doing it to see a result.
Yeah.
But some people just go in the gym blindly, eating blindly, hoping for the best.
See, then you know I like how you say you know you want to be like you want to show off what you can do before you have other people believe in it. You know, I had some cousins. They made a few calls to my family. Man, what Ron doing showing $10,000 in the car? He spread around 10. It wasn't just to stunt. It was because people asked the same question you asked when you pulled up. Man, y'all really getting that much money?
Yeah.
No, we getting that much.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't getting what he getting. But I'm getting. So, but I know seeing is believing. So I could talk all day long, but if can't nobody see what, you know, what's really going on, they don't believe I'm just another dude talking. Yeah. They think it's a scheme, but the stock market.
The only reason I'm here because I know y'all got them checks. Like, that's the only reason I'm here. Cause I'm like, nah, like I peep game. I'm like, he consistent with it. He posting the same shit. Like, if you ain't getting tracked, you might get 10 likes today, 20 likes today, but over time, like I guarantee a year from now, this right here, y'all gonna be in your own little shit if y'all don't fucking stop.
Yeah.
Sure.
A lot of people stop too soon.
Yeah.
And that right there is like living in hell, meeting the person you should have been.
And every time I tell somebody, because I got a few businesses that I done started, and every time I coach people about business, and I tell people like, when you jump off a business, when you first started, it's like a baby. Like you gotta nurse it, you gotta take care of it, you gotta do every little thing, you gotta attend to it, and you gotta keep your eyes on it. Like you can't just be like, you got a newborn and you be like, man, you know, I'm gonna go step out for a couple hours. No, like you got a 7-year-old and they sleep. Like, man, you know, I'll run to the store and be right back. Hey, you all right? You good? Like, so that's the thing, that gratification.
Quick.
And that's why they robbing. That's why they doing all the stuff. They trying to find the easy way around it.
Yeah.
Because they want instant gratification. And when you becoming your own boss, it's not instant gratification.
At all.
And sometimes from the outside looking in, it looked like you getting instant gratification. But just like you said, that's 10, 15 years of work you done already put in. That gratification has been delayed. You know what I'm saying? You getting it just now.
Yeah.
That's a vision you had 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? That you done been planning, manifesting, putting together, you know, like building up to get to this point. Like, not only building your business, you had to build yourself up. Like, you can't go in there and say, I'm going to be a fitness instructor and you benching 215 and that's it. Like, you know, I'm going to train y'all, go ahead and pay me $100 an hour and let me hit you 215 2 times. And that's it. Like, dude, I can do that.
Yeah, I can do it by myself.
Yeah.
But now, bro, like you hit the nail on the head. A lot of people love the idea of it, but they don't want it when they get it. Because they don't understand the responsibility behind it.
Facts.
And that right there keep a lot of people content. Like the survival rate, like people making a living, like got family, feeding their family, kids and family with $3,000 a month. Like the people can live, but I don't want to live. I don't want to survive. I want to thrive.
Facts.
And that's where people, like it kills me because a lot of people come to me like, I want to be my best version of myself, but they don't have an idea of They don't understand like you got to change your identity immediately. So if I say I'm a bodybuilder, I go in bodybuilder mode. Fuck, no more clubs, no more going out to eat. Chill, you can go. I'm not going. You can go if you want to. But I already got my mind made up of who I'm going to be for this moment. Yeah. When I'm business owner, I lost 25 pounds from November to like 6 weeks ago. What is that? March. I lost 25 pounds because I couldn't lift, I couldn't eat because I'm in the gym 16, 17, 18 hours trying to make that functional to where I can make some money, to where the money can go back and make the muscle.
Yeah.
But once you change your identity, then you can start aspiring to be to actually be, because now you got it in your head like that's not what a bodybuilder gonna do. That's not what a business owner gonna do. That's not what a husband gonna do.
Yeah.
So once you put that hat on, like I tell all the time, I wear different hats. You gotta understand what hat I got on. Right now, bodybuilder hat. Today, right now at this moment, entrepreneur hat.
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta understand who you talking to, because I'm a man of many hats.
Yeah.
But it's like in college they called me Eat Greedy Wise, because once I played football, it was like I left no food on the table. I'm a work the hardest. I'm gonna hit the hardest. I'm gonna talk the most shit. I'm gonna do everything relentlessly because that's that eat greedy mode.
Yeah.
But then when it's philosophical mode, I'm gonna sit down, build you up, because I got the hat on. Yeah. But again, only way to wear them hats is if you know how to get the hat, like to actually be the hat. That's why my tagline in Wise Up is know more, do more, be more. You can't do shit if you don't know shit.
I got a quick question, man. Speaking on food, we all know food is high right now. How much do you spend a week on groceries when you're in bodybuilder mode? Because we know they got to run. I seen how the Rock get down, man. That joker be eating about 30 pancakes.
She go to the store about like 2 or 3 times a week, but we'll make a trip twice a month to Costco. We probably spend about, between me alone, I probably $850, $900. Together, we probably $1,400. That's mortgage. But you got to understand.
What's that, a month?
A month.
Okay.
But you got to think about it. You go to Papa Do's, you spending $70. You go to Chick-fil-A, you spending $20. You go to Starbucks, you spending $12. But you multiply that by 30 days, y'all double up.
So being with that said, for a mortgage of food a month, what does that a day look like? What is that breakfast, lunch, dinner?
So when I'm in bodybuilder mode, the first thing I do in the morning, I'll take my green shake. I got a green shake, multivitamins, probiotics, glutamine, just to get my body primed to eat. Like, so I won't get bloated, so I'm gonna start burping, and so my body just ready to digest. Then I have 6 ounces of bison with 100 grams of veggies.
So you wake up in the morning and start frying a steak?
No, I'll have ground. It's ground beef.
And ground beef. So you already pre-made or what?
It depends if she cook or not. Like if she cook, she already like I just grab the bag and go.
What you mean, just raw?
No. It's already cooked. Like, it's already cooked like that night. Because again, like we already prepared, so we already got a meal plan. So that night she'll cook all the meals, 3 to 6 meals, have it bagged up. So when we wake up in the morning, at 4 o'clock in the morning, we just grab and go.
Okay.
But we got bison, we got two chicken meals, we got 2 shake meals, and then egg whites at night.
Where do you find bison at? I ain't went to Costco's and see a bison.
Because, like I don't like ground beef because sometimes it's just tough to digest.
But I'm saying, where do you find
it's right by the ground beef. So it's literally ground beef, but it's just bison. It's not a cow. Like, would you rather like a cow or a bison? I'd rather like a bison.
So it say bison on it?
It literally say bison.
Okay.
You know that?
Man,
you ain't heard about no bison burger?
Look, since I got married, I don't even touch the grocery list.
No that's when you making too much money. You don't cook. When you don't go grocery shopping, you making too much money. You ain't even washing clothes, I bet.
I don't fold it. I don't wash it. I just come home.
Man, I got another question, man. I was talking to my boy Jeff about this too. How do y'all train y'all tongues to just digest anything? Like y'all, some of that stuff y'all be taking, it be nasty. I be like, dog, I can't do this.
So watch this. So this perspective. Does Don Julio taste good? Does Hennessy,
a big drink. Yeah,
Hennessy taste good?
It don't.
Does like majority of everything good for you don't taste good. So we gotta flip it. So just like how 225, you do that 20 times, that shit hurt.
Yeah.
But the more we hurt, the better we get. So I know this green drink nasty, but it'll make me feel better throughout the day. So it's delayed gratification. It's like when your mom be like, "Hey, come here, take this medicine when you're young," but after you take it, you feel better.
Fact.
So it's like, why don't do something for a moment? Like I only take 10 seconds to digest. Like it's not that bad.
Yeah.
But I know the benefit behind it. So like as long as you know the benefit behind it, you can do anything. But again, it's like you gotta understand like why are you doing it?
Yeah.
If you just doing it because you want, like somebody told me to do it, it ain't gonna last. But if you're doing it for a reason, like it's a purpose, then you're gonna keep stepping just like work.
Yeah.
Like just you can correlate everything you're saying back to anything you do in life. There's a job that you don't like. It's an hour of the day that you don't like, but you just got to do it, right?
Yeah.
Same shit. Like when I get on stage, that dude did everything nasty that you don't like, but standing next to him, he looked better than you. So I can't do that. So I got to, like, I eat dirt if I had to. Yeah. That's just the competitive nature, though.
And like transitioning into that, talking about when you in bodybuilding mode, right? Who pushes you? Like, cause everybody got like, yeah, you can say you push yourself, but there's another limit that somebody can push you to. You know, because I've been a coach for 10 years. Like, yeah, I can find disciplined kids who want to work hard, but sometimes it's a little, I can push you to a whole nother level.
Oh, for sure.
And just like probably you already know that, like people you help train and getting right, like who push you from, yeah, you can get yourself to 9 or 10 or 11. Who's pushing you to 12, 13 to that next?
I got a coach. Like, every coach got a coach. Jordan got a coach. Yeah. Everybody great had a coach. I always had eyes on them because, again, like, you're not going to want to do something for you at that moment, you'll do it for somebody else. Yeah. Like, I was at an Eric Thomas seminar a couple years ago, like probably 5-6 years ago.
That's my guy.
He said the difference between being great and being exceptional is when you do it for family versus doing it for strangers. Like, I do a lot of shit for strangers. Like, probably only 1-2 family members came to my gym in 4 months. But again, I'm the baby, so what that tell me, a lot of cards that I've been dealt with, like, I'm playing my hand right because I'm the baby. Then nobody else, like, want to have them dreams or them high aspirations, but again, that ain't my problem. I don't take it personal, but again, strangers will make you more successful than family. Family will come back around, they still blood, you still related, but that don't really mean too much to me. Like, the people who literally pick me up from the ground, like, if I can lean on you, you family to me.
Yeah.
So, like, blood, cool, make you related, but it don't make you family. So, going back to that, the people that you around, like, your colleagues, your clients, your coaches, like the people that you bump into at the gym, them the people that end up pushing because you got eyes on you. They want to see you do great things. So it's like you can't let them down, can't let your last name down, can't let my baby down because he watching me. Damn, daddy, you lost again? So it's like, all right, can't have that conversation again. But it's like, but you'll just start having people around you like wanting you to do better, and they start investing in you. Buying your clothes. Why? Because I did that show. They want to see me win. So like when you see people start spending money on you just because who you are and what you're doing, it takes you up a notch. Because you got that accountability now. But it starts with me. Like when I'm battling myself, I always tell myself, why not I? When I'm feeling like I want to quit, I can't have the same excuses my clients got. So it's like I psych myself out. Because at the end of the day, it is me against me. I can't rely on nobody else to help me or make me do better without me doing better first. That's like a lifeline. Like that's like, what's that, the little show when they used to call somebody for a lifeline?
Oh, Deal or No Deal?
Yeah, Deal or No Deal. Like, I'll use that. Like, I'll be like the last 4 or 5 weeks when I'm super tired, I call somebody, hey, bro, I want to train with you twice a week. Like, I'll pay somebody to train me because I just don't have that energy. It just depends on the circumstance, situation.
And then, like, you saying the bodybuilder, is that a hobby? Is that like you get paid for that? Or how does that work?
I get paid indirectly. So a lot of people don't understand, like, you got to have a platform.
Yeah.
Like me, my platform is that bodybuilder stage because a lot of people want to see you compete. Like, yeah, I could flex on IG all day, but if I ain't getting paid, what's the point? Yeah. So when I hop off the stage, people don't see me go from point A to point B, hop off, buy 20 shirts or buy 20 sessions. Like, it's like, okay, he is the one, he actually living what he's saying. Okay. And people respect that, especially when they aspire to be like you. Or they want something that you got, like that confidence. I want that. Like, I want something, and I deal with a lot of broken people because I bridge that gap of who you want to be versus what are you doing. So I'm doing everything I say I'm going to do, and people just follow suit. Like, I'm leading, people going to follow. Yeah. But what I do, I don't create followers. I create more leaders. All right, you spent 3-6 months with me, go do your own thing. Go make your own brand. Chill out. Like, I don't want mini-me's. I want grown-ups, so if I ever fall, you can pick me up. Yeah. But a lot of people don't even think like that. They want to be the man all the time. I told her when she came around, I'm like, I want you to make more money than me because it's a woman's world. Because if I ever fall, who's going to pick me up? But again, like, I just got a whole different mindset on this. Like, everything, like, if it don't make money, it don't make sense. Man. So it's like, yeah, I'm bodybuilding, but just believe I'm getting a check behind it.
Yeah. And so moving from that, how do everything you do, how do you monetize this? Like, you work for yourself, right? You write your own checks. Yeah. How do you monetize this? So, like, me being an entrepreneur and in a business mentality, I'm trying to figure out, like, how does this monetize just in general, all the different aspects you do, how you monetizing everything so you can make a comfortable life, so you can run your business, do the things you want to do, live the way you want to live and things like that.
So the only way you get rich is if you enrich others. So with that being said, I put a lot of, let me find the right word. I speak life into people.
Okay.
Like, again, like I said, like I deal with a lot of broken people. if you can inspire somebody, impact somebody, influence somebody, that's something they can never forget.
So you're a life coach too,
Bro, I had grown-ups in my face like her. Like, that's how we kind of started. Like,
Yeah.
I literally get to the core of, like, what are you dealing with? What are you trying to solve? Like, what's the problem? What's the solution?
Yeah.
Are we talking facts or are we talking feelings? Are we gonna be controlled by emotions or are we gonna control by logic? Like let's separate the like ain't no gray area no more. It's black and white.
right?
So with that being said, like, just what I post, what I read, what I put out, people want. They want more. So I had guys, hey bro, I pay you once a week, life coach me. Girls, my boyfriend messed my head up. I'ma pay you, life coach. Cause again, like, I'm just not a personal trainer. Like, I'm damn near a therapist.
Yeah.
Cause a lot of people don't understand, like, within that 50 minutes, that's the only time that person probably got to talk about what's going on in their life.
Right.
And so you end up dealing with people who really are broken, and you speaking life into them. Then all of a sudden, you done spoke so much life, and you done changed their life around. They went from making $50,000 a year to making $175,000 a year. You don't think they're gonna pay that back?
Exactly.
You don't think everything you do, bro? I had clients. I think lady was dealing with a husband with paraplegic, and she just lost herself, like back messed up for picking him up, babying him. Like, she went from a wife to being a hospice nurse. Destroyed her. But she seen me from 24-hour fitness to where she couldn't even get in my door to do a boot camp because it's so crowded. To when I left 24-hour fitness, I was a chance to be like, hey, I want to train with you. Came to my boot camp. I'm outside, drop a $2,000 check off. I pull up the message. She said, Josh, how much you charge for a session? I said, $50 a session. This back in 2014, beginning of 2015. She said, I'm not waking up for $50 a session. I go to sleep on that. I'm going to charge myself $100 a session. Came down, training 5 times a week, $2,000. Boom. Next month, $2,000. Then all of a sudden, she was like, so why you don't have a gym? I was like, shit, money. Like, people think this shit like just gonna fall out the sky. Like, cost about 100 bands to. She was like, okay, I was gonna do this before your birthday, but I didn't want to distract you for a show. I had a show like that weekend. She came back the next day, dropped 20 bands. Go get your gym.
Shit.
She paid 2 years up front. Did it again. The next year after that, I had clients went from lose 80 pounds to 100 pounds. They mama come to me, hey, I heard you looking for a new place to stay. I'm gonna go buy the townhome. Just pay me as I'm the bank.
Let me stop you right there, Josh. I heard you say why you don't have a gym, and you said money. Now, was you into credit at that point of time in life? Because, see, on my journey, I was thinking the same thing: cash, cash, cash. But man,
I'm scared. I'm scared of credit, bro.
You still scared of credit?
Not no more. I got a backup now. I got my baby.
You got
like my credit score good. I got a 712 credit score, but when I was in college,
Yeah.
I had a $300 credit card. That motherfucker turned to $890. I was like, no more credit cards with me. Cause my mom was using it. That's when she was going through her down slope on when she was transitioning from being a business owner to go being a worker, making whatever you want to make to getting paid $20 an hour.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I need a credit card. Take the credit card. She couldn't even make the payments on that. So I ended up having to take my student loan money and pay that off. And I'm like, fuck them credit cards. And I've been like that ever since. Only debt I got is school debt and car debt. But now since I'm business owner now I got to get my business credit now. S Corp, get tax LLC, like all that. So I'm in that route right now. Like, I literally was telling her that like 2 months ago, like, we need to get this done ASAP because if we don't next year, it's gonna be next year. Cause like my homeboy telling me like, bro, like, use other people's money. Like I understand, like, you don't want to owe money, but at the same time, like, if you know what you're doing, you can always make that money back.
And that's why I talk to people like, I be business coaching people. So, man, I be talking to people and they be like, I want to expand my business. And I be like, you can't do it all by yourself. You're going to have to pay somebody else. And they be like, well, what if I can't pay him? What if I can't do that? And I'm like, well, shit, if we thinking every day, what if you can't pay your bills? You walking on eggshells for the rest of your life. Like you looking for security for the rest of your life and you ain't gonna get it. Like, ain't nobody gonna walk you through life and be like, everything gonna be okay. We're gonna make sure you make this money. No, like, especially as a business owner, you gotta make sure you have, you confident in what you giving out, right? Like how you talking, you like, man, I know what I'm giving out and it's confident people investing in me. But the same thing, like you saying, like, hey, we need to get to this. Like, you got to take the time to invest in yourself as well. You know what I'm saying?
And
like,
that's all it is, bro. Like, the more you invest in yourself, the better whatever come out your mouth. The better the way you walk. It's like chess, bro. Like, it's everything calculated.
Yeah.
Like, you understand, like, the risk versus reward. That's why, like, when I open up the gym, people like, damn, bro, it's been up 2 days and this shit already running. Cause I've been playing it for 10 years. I'm like, I go to my house and opened up books 5 years ago where it got Wise World of Fitness, like landscaped all out. Like you got one dude saying, I'm a business owner, then you got the dude who actually being the owner. Like moving with intention, like making shit happen. I'm the contractor today. I'm the trainer today. I'm the manager today. But again, everything I did led up, from the last 10 years led up to this point. That's why I went, my first job was the front desk at 24-hour fitness. Then it was becoming a trainer. Then it was a boot camp instructor. Then the assistant manager. Then master trainer. Then fitness manager. Then I'm gone. Like I know what I need to know now. Like I got my MBA through 24 and left. Then I did the black market, the entrepreneur, side little self-independent, self-employed. Like everybody be saying I'm bosses. I'm like, a boss write checks. Like if you ain't feeding nobody, you ain't no boss.
Yeah.
Like you ain't no CEO, you ain't telling nobody what to do but yourself.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But you sell, like I'm just a highly glorified self-employed person. Like, yeah, I got my apparel, yeah, I make good money. But now I got people relying on me to keep them lights on at their gym. Yeah. So now it's a little different. Cause now I gotta feed them too. But a lot of people say what they gonna do. That's where the intention versus the achievement come in. I don't care what you say, I just care what you do. That's where the know more, do more. Yeah, do it. Then once you do it, you become it. Like, and ain't no other way around that. No, do, be. Ain't no other way around it.
Exactly. So, like, just saying all that, like, what is your plans for the future? Like, how you plan on scaling? Like, just continue, like, diversifying what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't chase a bag one way, right? Like,
oh hell no.
So how how is Josh Wise finding different ways to catch a bag? You know
so what a lot of people don't understand, like my mom, she a goat.
Yeah.
I just don't really talk about it because that's her business. Like I stay in my lane. But our goal is to have multiple gyms. Her father goal for her was to have her own gym. And we just met in the middle, like, we can get that popping. Her sister's a dancer. I want Wise World of Fitness, 10 miles radius from everywhere we at right now. Arlington, GP, Mansfield, South Lake, Dallas, Cedar Hill, just keep going. So the people that's with me right now, the core trainers with me right now, they're my future owners.
Yeah.
I bet you want your own gym, I'm going to get 40%, but I'm going to give you the money started. Just give me 40%. Okay, bet. That's the fitness. But then what comes with fitness, you got, everybody need fitness apparel to go work out. So you got apparel, you got supplements, you got gym memberships, you got training services, you got dance class, you got boot camps. That's 8 different ways to make money in one house.
Right.
But then on the other side, once my mom get a little older, because right now she's still hot-headed, she in construction. So I'll go from developing people to developing business, like buildings. Mm. So she made way more money than me. I'm talking about she feeding people. I'm talking about salary, 80 bands.
Yeah.
Like, you feeding people like that, mama? Yes, I told you, come work for me. I'm like, I'm staying in my lane. Let me get my dreams out the way, and then I come solidify yours, because her dreams literally would change our whole legacy. I ain't gonna never go out of style. No. Start training is a service. That's a luxury. But if anybody saw COVID, construction people were still out there working. Yeah. We locked out. Like, I gotta train at my garage. I'm at Costco. Bro, that shit humbled though. But again, that woke me up though. I was like, all right, double down on your dreams, Josh. Get to that certain age, like by the time I'm 40, I'll be working with my mama. The reason why? To solidify the future. And that's about it. So gyms, apparel, like I want a shirt. I want people to have a shirt in every fucking house, and especially in the DFW. Yeah. Cause I look at FUBU like $50 million business, $150 million like that. Gymshark, they worth $2 billion. But it's like, why not I? Like, all I gotta do is just keep going. I'm gonna figure it out soon enough. Yeah. But a lot of people don't stick to it. But as long as I stay true to myself, it will come.
You think social media is the reason why, like, people want that gratification, like, I ain't getting enough likes today, or no people ain't tapping in with me. Say, I don't pay attention to nothing.
You can't, because then you worried about the claps. If you ain't working, because if you literally working, you ain't even on IG like that. Yeah. Like, you might make a post and then put your phone up. Yeah. And you right back to work. But when people make a post and looking at their phone the whole time, waiting on them, bro, get back to work. You got more content to make. Yeah. But again, that's just the generation, like, people just raised by the internet. Yeah. They get more likes than dollars. I'm like, that shit weird to me. Y'all got more followers than dollars. Like, yes, that's cool for the ground. Yeah. But come back to reality. Like, metaverse, cool. But reality, I can't pay my bills with likes. I can't pay my bills with DMs. No. Go to my website, click that link. And then we can have a conversation. So, like, she's so used to, like, just going outside. Like, only time I really want to go outside if I'm getting paid. Like, because I just learned how to, like, literally conserve my energy, because people will drain the life out you. They will use you up and go to the next person. And I understand that. So I got to literally treat myself like I am an entertainer. because people want a little bit of meat everywhere they go. So with that being said, the less they see you, the more they respect you. So when you do pop off, I want to buy a shirt. So like I guarantee when I have this open house, May 28th, y'all better show up.
May 28th. We got to put
May,
that on the
May
calendar.
20, May 28th.
May 28th.
Look at this. I ain't gonna say that loud because it ain't official.
I'm gonna put it on my calendar right
Now
here.
look at this though. Like this, if this pop off, look at this. Y'all just seen them Saturday.
And what is the open house?
Open house. Let people come see.
It's on Saturday. I'm good for that.
Look at this. Performing. Y'all see that? Look at the very top.
Okay.
Okay.
So I got him. I got somebody. I ain't gonna say their name. Huh? I gotta make sure it's legit. I ain't seen that deposit yet.
Yeah.
But hey, it's gonna be something special. But like that day, if I don't make 25, 30 bands, I'll be pissed.
What time?
It'll be like all day event, like 8 p.m. probably till like 4 or 5. It just depends.
Hey man, we're gonna make sure we broadcast this before that. So go and tell them about the open house.
So open house at Wisewater Fitness. Not zip code. Address is 2649 Arrow Drive, Grand Prairie, Texas. Zip code 75052. We have everything before field events. You got high intensity boot camps, open gym, workout on your own. Then we gonna have actual rappers, 2 Dallas rappers performing. And other than that, we're gonna have our vendors there, buy shirts, buy merch, support the hustle.
So they
support
need
the
to come
vision.
ready to put some work in.
If they about it.
Okay.
If they about it. If you ain't about it, you can just watch, shake my hand, kiss the babies, do what you want to do.
Yeah.
But if you want to work, you want to sweat, bring some water, bring a towel, and make sure you eat.
Okay.
And sign that release of liability.
Get a little bison in you in the morning and some
Nah,
green shake.
I just eat. Honestly, the reason why I eat bison in the morning because it's hard to digest.
Okay.
So I make sure like I eat in the morning so I can digest by the night.
Okay.
That's why a lot of people feeling sluggish at night when they eat red meat.
Yeah.
But that's why, because it's
Okay.
sitting on your stomach. It take about 16 to 24 hours to digest.
Yeah.
That's why when y'all like see nachos, leftover nachos, and that shit look like dirt. So just imagine what it's doing in your stomach. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So like, dang. He like, dang, that's my stomach.
Yeah, man, but definitely we're gonna be there. You know, hopefully everybody viewers are tapping in and gonna go be there too, man. Like this is a platform to help elevate everybody, not just us. But, you know, shoot, you doing something special, helping people. Like they say, health is wealth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, healthy, wealthy, wise.
And that's the thing to continue to give that to the people. You know what I'm saying? Push that. You know what I'm saying? Just like I'm trying to push financial literacy, you pushing health, you know what I'm saying? But also I have a question, you talking about all that, but have you ever thought of intellectual property? Like you know all this stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
But how about putting that
E-books.
down into
Bro, I've been trying to make
app, an ebook, a course, right? Like something like putting it together so you spend maybe a week putting it together and then you making money eating off of it later on. You know what I'm saying?
I have my own app on my phone, workout app. I put that to the side while I start developing the business.
Yeah.
It's okay, but I'm a human. I like touching people. I like
Yeah.
their energy. I like conversing. I like seeing people in their eyes. But I have been working on the book. I want to have my book. Like, actually, what's so funny? Once I opened up the gym, was closing that first chapter. So now I can write my book.
Yeah.
That's what I've been waiting on. I tried to do it before my birthday. My birthday in like 3 weeks, but I'm gonna do it before my brother's birthday.
Okay.
So that be a gift to my brother, BJ,
Yeah.
October 2nd. So with that being said, for the next 45 to 90 days, that's all I'm trying to do. Do the Atlanta Wise Up book. And once I make that book, hopefully I pop off. I'm the next ET. Like I'm the one going to convince. Like that's my dream, not to be in the gym 16 hours a day. I want to be going state to state. Like literally, not even motivational speaking. It's just because again, motivation is like taking a bath. You gonna always have to take one. Like it don't stick. I want to like touch souls. I want to take like I literally want to have somebody like looking in the mirror like, damn, why am I playing myself?
Yeah.
Because again, motivation, like you go watch Jordan film for 30 seconds, you think you Jordan for a moment, but then after that you just forget about Jordan. But you can't forget about yourself. I want people in their driver see like you the captain of your ship, you the master of your fate. Like you control you. You the king of your life. You the queen of your life. You dictate everything. So if it's going great, it's your fault. If it's going bad, it's your fault. But a lot of people don't carry that weight on their shoulder. They don't want their responsibility. But I just want to teach responsibility, accountability. Because again, if you make yourself great, everything around you become great. Because I got this law. First, love yourself. That's number one. Law number two, love your neighbor as yourself. The reason being because if you ever fall, they can pick you back up because they up too. Just with them two laws, you good. Yeah. But you got to have the right people around you. If you don't have the right people around you, you're going to sink.
Facts.
Like they probably won't even throw a life like a little lifeline. They ain't gonna even pick you up out the water.
Yeah.
So you got to just protect yourself, protect your peace.
Man, I got a question off topic a little bit, man. I mean, it's kind of on top, but it's off topic. I got to get to this before we end this thing, man. Now, a lot of people get off into fitness for the women, especially the men. They want to get the big muscles and all that for the women. Now, you been in this game so long. I know. How do you keep business and pleasure separated? I know you got your woman over there, but
she know all shit, bro. Yeah. I'm honest. Ain't nobody really undefeated in this industry. But I always had a rule when I was at 24 Hour Fitness. If you sign this line, I can't touch you. So do you want training or do you want me? Because a lot of women come for the wrong reasons. Yeah. They want the attention. They don't want the results. And if I catch that win like you don't want the results, your time with me going to be very short because my temper going to be short. Because, like, again, I want to make money. I don't care about honey. Give me your friend. Your friend ain't paying me. You got to pay my bills. So you cute, you fine, I might hit you, but at the same time, but if I hit you, my child support ain't gonna be paid. My car note ain't gonna be paid. So like you're gonna have to have a like risk versus reward. But a lot of dudes think with their nuts and not with they head. So for me, I always made sure like I seen a lot of kings fall because of a woman. King Solomon, King David, everybody. Yeah. So for me, I can't go out like that.
Samson, you forgot to mention one.
But he wasn't no king.
Well, he wasn't,
but he had king attributes. But at the same time, but women is a man downfall. Yeah. But that's why my girl work with me. Yeah. That's why she in that room, because she the bodyguard. Can't nobody come in there who had a pass with me. Can't nobody come in there thinking they finna do something crazy, because I got the arm right here. Yeah. She got to go. All right, you got to go. Swear to God. Like, so it's like that's how I protect my kingdom, because again, I already understand what I'm up against. I've been knowing that since I was at KC. I knew I got the pink lips, the light skin. Girls gonna want to reach out, but at the same time, why? You want me or do you want the idea of me? Because again, women worse than dudes. Like they will touch you just because they say they can. But the better I get, the less I can't have that. Mm-hmm. So with me, the more that I make, the more that I do, the less I can be seen, I can be touched. So, like, you just got to have the right mindset. But, again, it comes through growth. Because, again, the worst thing you want in service is a bad reputation with women. Because you will go broke or you be looking for another job. Yeah. So, that's about it with that one.
I like that. I like how you put that, man. It makes all the sense in the world, man.
Hey, man, you're a very disciplined guy, man. Seem like you disciplined all the way around. So, you know, after talking to you, he had that question formulated, and I already knew. I like, man, he a very disciplined man. So I don't think.
No, but again, I'm human though.
If the guy can wake up at what time you say you wake
3:30.
up? 3:30 in the morning. You know, like sometimes I'll be laying down at 3:30 in the morning. But for you to wake up and go through your day, almost like you're a Marine or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know you gotta already have that strong mental growth in your head to know, like, hey, man, there's boundaries, there's lines. Yeah. That I can't cross in those different situations. Like that was a good mindset to say. Like you sign your name, I can't touch you in that type of way. Yeah. So that's a good, kind of like barrier to put, especially when you first started out. I'm pretty sure I know you back in the day. So I know.
Boy,
hey,
I'm like, where your friend at? I don't want to touch you. Where your friend?
Yeah,
let's make this easy on both of us.
Definitely. But man,
I want it for free.
Man, definitely, man. We definitely appreciate you joining us, man. You gave us a lot of gems, and I mean, y'all check him out. You know what I'm saying? Tell him your information.
So again. My IG handle _Josh Wise. My apparel site is wiseup-apparel.com. If you want to sign up for training, online training consultation, my actual website is joshwise.fit. Again, joshwise.fit, not joshwise.com. Joshwise.fit. You got questions, I got answers. Just tap in.
Hey man, make sure y'all tap into him. He got his open
gym May 28th. From 8 a.m. probably to 5 p.m. until everybody leave. I don't know exactly the itinerary, but it's about to happen. Like we starting to solidify stuff as we speak, the last 48 hours. But I'm telling you, like, I've been waiting on this for so long. Like when I'm doing something, I'm gonna do it wholeheartedly. Like, I'm not gonna half step. Ain't no half stepping. Like it's gonna be a fun-filled journey for the next 3 to 5 years. I guarantee it.
So me and Quinn need to bring our water backpacks to the
Boy, y'all gonna be watching. Y'all ain't doing no boot. Y'all stay in the gym. Don't do no boot camp. Y'all stay in the gym. Just work out in the gym.
Hey man, I
don't come outside.
I need to work my way back into the gym.
Yeah.
That's what I need.
So
man.
Y'all got about 45 days to get y'all shit right. Cause RONDON, hey, since you try to put me on the spot, I'm gonna put you on the spot. RONDON bought a meal plan for me like 2 years ago.
Say, shit.
That shit lasted about 2 minutes.
Hey, man. Hey. I try it every year, man. I get right back on it, man.
Hey, that's why I kept asking you how you eat that. He probably like, man, I don't want to tell Josh's food ain't his.
Like the way he cooked, bro. Like you just gotta do it. Like just like how you gotta invest your money, like invest in a meal. I'm gonna take 20% of the check and put it in my Robin Hood or my Coinbase. Yeah. I'm gonna eat this 6 ounce meat and 20 grams of fat and 10 grams of whatever, but it's for the better. It's an investment. But people got that mindset.
Hey, look, this is what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to bring you back at the beginning of the year because everybody want to get fit at the beginning of the year, right? Like that's their New Year's resolution, right? And we need you to come back, go and tell everybody the truth on how to get back right ready.
Yeah, I got you.
And by that time, me and Ron gonna have to drop some pounds,
man.
Like
at least 20.
Nah, it's gonna have to be more than that.
Nah. I'm gonna be honest, bro. People who lose 20 pounds end up gaining 40 pounds back. Like 88% of people who do lose weight end up gaining it back. That's why I said 20.
Yeah.
So when you do lose the first 20, you get back, you start, all right, I got my 20 and stop working out. And after that, you're going to gain that 40. And then after that, be like, damn, let me get back on my shit. Let me just lose that next 20.
Yeah.
So you just broke even.
Yeah.
So it's like, don't say I'm going to lose 40. Just say I'm going to lose 20. If it's 20, and then gain 10 after that, at 30, then lose another 10, just keep it sustainable. Don't try to, like, make a big change overnight. Because that 20 pounds this year be 20 pounds next year.
I'm a testimony of that, man. One time I was disciplined, man. No lie, in like 6 months I lost like 70 pounds.
Yeah.
And I just thought my days start chasing me, and all of a sudden them pounds start creeping back more and more.
How much you end up gaining?
Man,
about 90.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
like
how it be,
90.
bro. That's how it be.
Like 90. And I was sitting there like, dang, man, I'm wearing an XL. I ain't worn XL since 2010.
Junior year of high school.
So, like, shit, I was feeling good. I was feeling myself, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, definitely, man, we appreciate you joining, man.
Likewise. I appreciate it.
We appreciate you tapping in, and we all going to tap into you, man. But appreciate everybody for viewing. Make sure y'all tap in. Let's take flight until next time.
Yes, see you at the top.
Oh, yeah.